Yes, 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 yes. You're all welcome to joining live from Kunle. Kunle, can you hear me? I'm trying to I'm trying to hear you. Um, but can you hear me? Um, check your. Did you try to unmute yourself? Like, can you hear me?
Hey,
Hi, Kunle.
hey, hi, boss. Can you
Hey, how you doing?
hear?
Can you see me?
I'm good, thanks.
Hi.
Yes, I can.
Hey,
I can
what's
see.
going on?
Can you see me as
I
well?
can see you,
I'm
Kunle.
fine, thanks.
All
Hope you can
right.
see me as well. Yeah,
Yeah, how was your weekend?
yeah. Oh, it was splendid. It was splendid.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it was splendid.
I know we have a lot to talk about. There's so many things we want to get into. If you look at the preview, what we're going to have
Mhm.
in today's preview, we're all going to have another leagues. Ole is being sacked. Who is the next manager? Which is maybe Poch in. We don't know. And also, we quickly want to talk about CAF said yes to VAR, and there's a lot we're going to get into. So, Kule, where do we pick it from? Where do you think we can
Um,
start? Is it
I think
EPL?
yes, and I think we can start with what, of course, is the biggest news and what has been making rounds. That being
That's Ole.
oh, definitely. And I'm sure you're
Ole
happy.
Sa.
Yes, and
I
I'm sure
think
you are
it.
happy because
Well, I'm
because
happy, but I'm not
because
really.
it seems you
I'm
didn't,
not really
because you
happy.
seem not to. Yeah, I'm not happy myself. I really thought things were
He's
going
a legend. He's still a
to work out.
legend, but
Yeah,
um,
he's a likable
this is
character. I don't know
Manchester
if you were,
United for crying out loud.
he did a farewell. I don't know if you saw his farewell message. It was uploaded on YouTube. It was
Come
almost
on,
11 minutes, and
the guy was.
from the way he was speaking, like, you can't hate, you can't. Solskjaer is just a likable character, really. If it were to be, say, someone like Roy Keane now,
Mhm.
people can hate him and all, because Roy Keane was a very divisive figure, with his
Yeah,
character,
absolutely.
But Solskjaer was just this very cool, calm guy that, I just felt it was actually it was sad because I felt, I have this fetish for seeing players that I enjoyed watching during their playing days.
Mhm.
I love to see them succeed, the likes of Frank Lampard, Andre Perlo.
The Pirlo, yes.
Xavi is in Barcelona now, and I hope he does well, because Xavi too
Well,
was
I hope
a
so.
player
It's one
that,
of my best midfield
yes,
maestro, in
yes.
this
So I am always behind any ex player
business.
that I
Fantastic
enjoyed watching.
player.
Yes, and it's really sad that things didn't turn out for Solskjaer, but things weren't that bad, because in a way, we were able to produce some results that, some very good results. Like, look at that first game against Cardiff. See
Paddy.
the way we attacked, swift,
Sweet.
and you
See,
swift
I think it
attack.
was
And
using 4-3-3.
yes, he was
Yeah,
using
he
a
came with
4-3-3.
4-3-3.
I don't know why he
I don't
never
know why.
reverted back to that 4-3. In fact, I'm hoping that
Yeah, he
now that
started with
Carrick
4.
is yeah, now that Carrick is interim manager, I'm hoping that maybe he uses,
Four
let's
three
even
three.
see, let's see it
With
play out.
Mark Sauce.
No, Max, no, I don't know how he's going to do it, but that's really left to him. But it's sad that he went, though. It's
Only we have
uh,
he played 168 games. He won
mhm, 92.
92,
Hmm.
drew one times. Can we imagine no trophy?
No,
That's the
it's not
sad thing
even that.
about it.
If you even look at it, there were more defeats than draws.
Yes,
And that was really bad,
that was
and of
really
course
bad.
the defeats were, down to the fact that, the defense wasn't. I just felt that that was something that could have been corrected, where the defense was just not it. Conceding
Yeah,
too many goals, like
too
all those comebacks of last season, they were
many
just so
goals.
they were unnecessary. I know, yes, Man U is known for comebacks. We did it a lot under Ferguson, but
Yeah,
come on, but not with the kind of frequency we did last season. And I always said that such of those comebacks were not going to be sustainable. It gets to the point where you are 2-0 down, because yes, you can push, 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 but you know it gets to
yeah,
a point where it's there's is that there is that far that you can go. So
yeah. What do you think about the next manager? Because if you look at what I have here, um,
mm,
who do you think is going to be the next manager? Because it has been flying around now that Poch is ready. That's the news
ah,
that came up this morning. And
yeah, but
what do you think about Poch? But for me, I want
uh,
Zinedine Zidane. I mean, that's what I go
well,
for. In my own opinion, I prefer him because Poch has not won anything. I mean, what do
he
you
has
think?
won in France. Poch has won in France. He won, was it not the French League Cup, or was it the
French.
Super
Oh
Cup?
yeah, you're right.
French
You're
League
right.
Cup. But that was
But
not of his making, though. It was Tuchel's. It was Tuchel's
Tuchel's,
work.
yeah,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
Tuchel's
So,
effort.
but I think he's going to win this season because he has. I
No,
think
he
it's
will win the
10,
French.
10
I think
points
he's going
clear.
to win the French league, because
Yeah.
they are kind of PSG are kind of running away. They are
But what do you
almost
think
like
about this situation? Do you prefer Poch coming in
um, uh, I
because the
would
news is flying
say
around today? I
I
mean,
would say no, because um, for one, Pochettino seems to be having problem in PSG, where he's trying to get the best out of his attack, because
mhm,
there still seems not to be that
that's coercive.
synergy
Mm-hmm.
between Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar.
Neymar.
So, and yeah, and these are big name players, and Pochettino is someone who is known. He's what I would call a developmental coach. He raises players up and molds them to become good. That's what made him. That's what really made him popular. And that kind of a thing. It gives you time. It gives you space. But in a
Space,
place
yes.
like Manchester United, there's no room for development. I think that was why Solskjaer was given enough time. But
Yeah.
where our squad has reached now, I think there's no room for development. It's immediate, immediate assault.
So yeah.
So we need someone with a winning mentality, a serial winner. You get, and I don't
Then
think
what
we can
think
do that under
do you
Pochettino.
think Poch can do it?
No, I
You
don't
know,
think Poch. I don't think Poch can do it. Manchester United is a very, very volatile environment. And,
yes.
Manchester United is always going to be in the news. One of the reasons why I even respect Solskjaer is because he he had this way of being cool, even in the face of like hostility from the press. He would always keep this calm face, and you know, Pochettino, I don't know if he's going to be
Yeah.
able to handle the heat. It's a lot. So, and I'm as much as he's a good coach, I'm not saying he's a brilliant coach, but I just don't think he's that fit for Manchester United. You say who is available? You said Zinedine Zidane is your preference, but
But yeah, but I don't think he
but
said it. I don't think
yeah,
he
because
wants
number
to go.
one, Zidane is not a good speaker of English. He can't communicate in English, and it's not going to be nice where we are having interpreters talking to our players.
Yeah.
We have players with problems. No be interpreter go dey follow person like Maguire talk. Oh. That one a error. Yes.
Yes, you're
And
right.
how many people of Spanish origin do we have in the club, or French? We only have a few, but
I
we have
think
a lot
that's
of
the only
English
barrier.
players.
Yeah, I think that's the
Yes,
only
and
barrier.
it's
I
a
mean, the
huge
language
barrier.
issue.
The problem is people would say Pochettino did not have problem. Pochettino was in Southampton when he came, and the thing is this: when you come to England, by the time you come, you have to like rush to start brushing up, doing extra lessons, so that it's a problem because you have to communicate with those players, and majority of them understand English. I mean, if you look at many of those players, even Fred
Yeah.
now can speak
Fred
English.
is
Yes, yeah, though his
Pastor
English
Fred.
is kind of funny. Yeah, though his English is kind of funny though, but he can speak English. I mean, you see Fernandez, he's Portuguese, but you can see he speaks English clearly. I mean, everybody we sign. Who else do we have that is of non that is a non-English person? All of them can, speak
Yeah.
English very well. So if Zidane will now be the only one out of the group that is not speaking English, I think that it's going to be a very huge barrier, and I think it's not something that he wants to face. Then apart from that, I think Zidane likes a team where they are already made.
They already
You know,
made.
it-
Yes.
he inherited a Real Madrid team that had array of talent that were already made from from attack to defense. And don't
Yeah.
forget that they've already won the Champions League before he
The
took over and
Champions
he
League.
was the
Yeah.
assistant. So he knew the environment and all of that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think that's why he wants to go and get the France job, because there are reports that he wants to get the France job from Deschamps, because there are reports that maybe Deschamps might leave France after the 2022 World Cup.
2020.
So I think
Yeah.
Zidane is willing
But
to wait
according to
that
the
long.
report I received this morning,
Yeah.
it's about I think Zenit design Poch who might come
Yes,
to Manchester
Poch.
United because he actually said he
Yeah.
wants the job. He wants Manchester United job.
Yeah,
You know.
but then I think that will be the end of the season, not now. And that is the more reason why
But what about
we
Carrick? I don't count Carrick. I
Carrick.
mean, what's he going to
Carrick
do?
is just
Because
for
the
the
same person
interim.
that is,
Carrick,
I mean,
Carrick, Carrick is
that
just for
coach the
no.
team.
Carrick is just for the interim, right? But
What's he coming to do?
who Carrick? He's still in
That's
the
new.
okay. If we don't, who is going to manage the game against
They
Villarreal
should bring
tomorrow?
in the coach
Mike
straight
Phelan.
up. All of them should
Boss,
leave because
all
they are
of
the
them
one
should.
coaching. There's nothing going to be. There's
Boss,
nothing new.
boss, boss. No be so. Coach go just come. Oh,
Wow. How?
no.
Yeah.
You just no, boss. You don't just a coach can't
I mean,
just
I
come
just that's my
the
opinion.
following.
What are they still
No, no,
doing?
no.
They just
There
left.
is no
I mean,
one. No, wait, chief. You can't just
Carrick.
bring in a coach
I
like
mean,
that.
they just left Ole dry. Ole don't coach.
No,
That's it.
he
You-
doesn't coach. Okay, he has gone now, but there is no
But I'm not seeing
replacement,
any
and it's going
changes.
to
There's
take
not going to
time.
be any changes. You know,
Let's give Carrick a chance. Some people have said that Carrick really had some brilliant ideas, but he couldn't execute it because he was not the.
only
He
what
was just a
if
first team
Carrick
coach.
now started winning the matches and took
Voila.
us to top four?
Voila. Say na so then do
Are we
souls.
now
Yeah, we
going to
were
start
getting
seeing
wins.
Carrick?
That's
Allow.
a
You know
possibility.
what? They will start
Voila
singing
be
his
that.
name. That's my fear. Let's
I'm
leave
telling
these
you.
people. Let them go. Bring
I'm
Poch with
telling
his
you.
all his
No, no, no.
coaches.
No. I don't know. I feel we should maybe wait until the end of the season. I don't even know who the interim manage. Look, you see, this is why I felt Soja should have stayed. I
Mhm.
just wished that things had improved, but clearly it was not. So definitely because that Watford game, if
Was
United had beaten Watford, he would still have
Watford
had the
was
job.
it 4-1?
No, he will. Yes, that was too much. You
That
understand?
was too
So that was
much.
I
And
already
if it
knew
was a
that.
draw, they will have
No, 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 no.
they will
Even
leave
a
him.
draw, no,
Even
even a draw would have been. I doubt a draw because he had to win that game. But then the defeat was just too
it's
much.
too much.
It
Yeah,
was just too
he
much. It
has to
was just
just
too
leave.
much.
It's
So
not. It's not
so
wasn't
I really
any
felt
changes.
that I really felt he could change some things to make it better, but clearly it seems not to be the case. So it puts United in a very, very difficult situation because, like we've said, there are no free managers at the moment, and even managers, the other managers you are seeing, they are attached to clubs, and
Mhm.
for you to get them, number one, you have to buy them out of their contract, and they have to
Yes.
agree to it, and all these things take time. Look at Xavi; it took Xavi over 1 week before he could come to Barcelona.
Hmm.
But the grace was that the international break was upon us, so it gave him so there was enough time for him to come in. You understand? But there's no international, so it takes time. The manager won't just come in immediately. It takes time. You have to negotiate fees and all those things. And like now they have to settle social because I
So
hear
yeah,
they are
I
gonna
think
have,
it's
they are
seven
gonna have
million.
Yeah, 7.5
seven
exactly.
point
They're
five
going to give
million.
him 7.5. Oh, that's even cheap, really,
That's
compared to yeah, which is
that's
compared to Mourinho that
so
they had to give Mourinho like 25 million when he got sacked. So and Van
25.
Gaal 25 million. Yes, yes. That's a lot of money, boss. I think I mentioned it in the show on Friday that Mourinho has pocketed almost 100 million from being
100.
sacked. Yeah, 97 point something million from all this. Baba they cash out steady.
I tell you. Ah, so let's quickly run into the result we had over the weekend.
Yeah.
Arsenal played Liverpool at Anfield. What do you see
Uh,
about the match with 4 goals
um,
to nil?
well,
What do you think about it?
I'm not surprised by Liverpool's results. I'm not surprised by that, but I am surprised by. I mean, Liverpool are capable of scoring 4 goals, definitely, but
Yes,
I am surprised by the fact that Arsenal did not respond by getting a goal themselves.
at all.
Because if you've noticed Liverpool of late have been very leaky in the defense. They've been scoring, conceding goals.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt, this would be a chance for Arsenal, but it didn't happen.
For Arsenal
So
to come up.
yeah,
Yeah.
but they didn't come
You
out.
saw
I
the
mean,
you saw the brawl with Jurgen Klopp
yeah,
at the
with Klopp
touchline.
and it's normal. That it just goes to tell you that tensions were running high, and
Oh
it's
my god!
expected in such matches like that.
When I saw that brawl, I said Arsenal's going to lose this match
Uh,
because they all came out. I mean, Liverpool came out
hmm.
with full force, as if they brought. So Man City played that team. I don't think one of Nigerian played over the weekend in Everton.
No, Iwobi did.
Um,
He came on. He came on.
yeah, he came on.
Iwobi came on. He came on for Demarai Gray, who got injured in I think the 17th minute or so. But
Yeah,
that was, but he couldn't. Yeah, but he couldn't do anything
he
because
couldn't do anything. Yeah,
yeah, Man City totally 100% dominated that game.
yeah.
Like
So
Man City when the way they
mhm,
use the ball when they have possession and the way they just make you look silly,
yeah,
and they did it against Everton. They made Everton look so ordinary,
ordinary.
very.
Well, we also have the match between Leeds United versus Tottenham. Conte won um, the match.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Uh,
Conte that we're
well,
supposed to have.
well, that was a good win for Conte. He needed it. I'm
So
sure you could
disappointed
see
we
if you
couldn't
watch
win.
the game, he was really pumped up and energetic when Sergio Reguilon scored the winning goal. He was pumped up, and you will see that
Yeah, he was so
towards the
happy,
ending of
like
he was no towards the ending of the game he was charging the fans to
charging. Yeah,
yeah, the fans. He was just raising his hands,
I
charging the fans
love
like
that passion,
get
man.
behind the team. Then he was charging the players.
I
Yeah,
love that passion. That's what
he's
I.
he's full of energy. Yeah, yeah,
My God, we
he
love
is. Oh, you
we
feel
miss that.
you feel we missed
What
that
about the
chance.
match between
Hmm.
what do you say?
No, I said I know you
Sorry.
are. You might feel bad because we missed the chance. United
Yeah,
missed
I
the
felt so
chance to
bad.
get him.
I love
Well,
Conte, man.
it is what it is.
Yeah. Now, Chelsea won Leicester. Indeed, it was so. They played in that match. I
Yeah.
think they didn't
Yes.
have anything. What
No,
do you think?
Chelsea total domination.
No, Chelsea didn't give them any chance. Like,
Yeah, there was. I think it
I
was two
mean,
zero. It was 2-0 by the first half. So
first half,
yeah, 2-0. There was just nothing Leicester could do.
we do
Enacho even came on in the
nothing.
second half. Nothing. Yes, Ademola Lookman started.
Started,
Ademola
yes.
Lookman is an Anglo-Nigerian. He's eligible to play for either England or Nigeria, and he has made his intent knowing that he is open to playing for Nigeria, but he's here to get FIFA clearance. So he didn't do much either. He got substituted for Enacho in the second half, and it just wasn't Leicester's day.
Mm, mm, mm. In another match, we have Aston Villa won Brighton. That's 2-0
Yes, yes, yeah, that was a good one. A good start for Steven
for
Gerrard, who
Gerrard.
became their manager. There were people who
Fantastic.
were like, "Oh, Gerrard, how will he
Yeah.
go from Rangers to Aston
To
Villa?
us, yeah, Aston Villa. Yeah.
Now he's going to suffer." No, but that's a good, that's a
I
good
did
win. And
well.
yeah, that's a good win for a good start and to at least keep critics away for a while.
Yeah. Now Burnley versus Crystal Palace. That was a cracker. I mean, 6 goals, 3 goals shared by
Yeah,
each team.
I
It was
because
just fun,
Burnley, yeah, Burnley at this side that Burnley hardly score goals, but for Burnley
Yeah.
to score three, Crystal Palace are an attacking side. We've said that
Mm-hmm.
already under Patrick Vieira.
Vera, yeah.
They are, but to see Burnley
Yeah.
pragmatic teams, so to see that, that's really impressive.
Yeah. Norwich, I mean, Newcastle, Brentford, they played 3-3 as well. I mean, it was
Yes, yes,
also a
that
funny
was
game
another
too.
cracking game. Yes, yes, we had our own Frank Oyeka there, but
Oh,
he
yeah,
didn't start
yeah.
the game. He came off the bench, but that was a cracking goal. That was another cracking
Mm-hmm.
game. Newcastle scoring three goals is usually
Yeah.
rare, but maybe it's a sign that things will be good
Better.
under Eddie Howe, because Eddie Howe
Anyway,
is known to be an
it's,
attacking coach.
yeah,
Yeah, it's defensively he's not that, he prioritizes attack. So
attack.
I think,
Yeah.
and normally you don't see Newcastle. Newcastle are very pragmatic. They were very under Steve Bruce. They hardly score. It's more about defending, like Burnley under Sean Dyche. But
Right.
under Eddie Howe, I think we should expect players to Newcastle to really, get. And Newcastle do have some very good attacking players like Saint Maximin
That's my,
and
yeah.
Callum Wilson.
Callum Wilson is there.
This guy that used to play for Atlanta United. Um, he plays for Paraguay. I can't remember his
Is
name
it,
now. I can't remember his name. Uh, let me look at it. I'm coming. Atlanta United. I Elmeron or so. Elmeron.
Almiron? I didn't even
Miguel
know.
Elmeron.
Mm-hmm.
Miguel Elmeron or something like that. Yeah, yeah.
I think
So,
the match between Watford and Manchester United, a Nigerian scored this Dennis.
oh, Emmanuel
I,
Dennis, that was the
I
he
love that
was
guy.
the best. He was the best player
My
on
God.
the day. He
Oh my
he
God.
tore Manu up. I don't know if you saw his goal. It was insane.
It
It
was
was insane.
insane.
It
Yeah.
was. It
Yes,
was.
that's a
It was.
Nigerian that that's
Mhm.
I'm going to give that guy, I mean, a 5 star. I mean,
Yeah,
he's the
and
one that played
it's
very well
just
over there.
surprising. It's just surprising that Genotro hardly calls him. You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of surprising. It
It
is.
was very, very good. It was very,
It's kind
very
of
good.
surprising. So, it's
Wolves beat
mm,
West Ham at home.
yeah. Wolves beat
Yeah.
yes. You see, that game was even funny
Once,
because there were reports that this guy that plays for West Ham, Michael Antonio.
yeah.
Michael Antonio, that's their leading striker. He's a very efficient guy. He plays for Jamaica, and there were reports that West Ham's chairman chartered a private jet at that cost 100,000 maybe dollars or pounds to transport him from Jamaica back to England the following day after the international break, so that he could come back to West Ham in good shape, and get him, because if West Ham were going to win that match on Saturday, West Ham would have gone up to second, but
Yeah.
sadly they lost. So that's like 100,000 in the mud.
What do what do you think about
Yeah.
this guy?
Oh, Victor Osimhen, it's really sad
I think
times. Like
we
he's
need to
our
discuss about
our
him.
star
Yeah, he
boy.
had an injury.
He's our
Yeah.
yes. If he fractured to his eye,
Oh my God.
and that is serious.
That's a
And they said
serious
his
injury.
cheekbone as well. Yes,
Yeah.
He came together with it was a colliding together of him and a player, an Inter player. This I can't remember his name. Milan. This
Yeah.
guy, he plays for Slovakia. Is it Slovenia? I can't remember his name, but they collided, and it's a serious injury, and he's going to need surgery to correct it.
Because
And
it's injury. Yeah.
yes, they say it's going to take about 2 to 3 months for it to
Wow.
heal. So
Ah.
Osimhen's
Osimhen is oh,
AFCON participation is now in serious
a
jeopardy.
serious jeopardy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Let's
serious.
look at quickly look before because of our time. We look
Yeah.
at CAF said yes to VAR.
Um. They've
What do you think
used
about what's your take about that?
they've
What's
used
your,
VAR before. In the was it 2019 CAF Champions League final. So
yeah,
it's
want to
not
use it
surprising
this next one in
in
this
the
next
AFCON.
chap. Yeah.
In AFCON, of course, they need to. I mean,
But the
everyone
bone
is
of
using.
contention I'm hearing now is that they want to push it to the government. That's CAF pushing it to the government to implement the
Oh,
idea.
you mean
I
it?
mean, the
Well, that's where the problem is. You see, our
fund, the monetary
football.
aspect of it.
Yes, because African leagues are not well designed and organized. The only places where we can say things are well organized and designed is South Africa and the North African leagues. In a place like MPFL here, they cannot do VAR. Homology equipment here. They will go to the VR. Homology equipment here new. People where especially all those crazy fans where they will be saying that those people
So
in VAR room, they can even go and attack the referees in the VAR
they've
room.
got-
Look, we have crazy fans in
oh my
Nigeria.
god.
Look at we have crazy fans in
So
Nigeria.
what's going to happen? How are we
I've
going
been
to how's it going to be, you
it's
know?
going to be a difficulty. Maybe what will happen is that it's like now VAR is in every match. What I feel is, but that's where it will be disparity. Imagine where there is VAR in only certain stadiums and we don't have. I mean, it's going to be difficult. I don't know how it's going to happen, but it's just a sign that Africa is where it's just a sign about where Africa is as regards its football. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's just a sign. Yes.
Yeah. So well, only is there any other thing you, you want to say? I mean, you want to put in, as a
Um,
line?
Nothing. I feel we've touched on most of the issues. I think maybe just
Yeah.
the only other extra thing that happened over the weekend was Xavi winning his first game as
First game. Yeah.
yes as Barcelona manager. That was a good one, though it was a nervy game because
Even every game. I
yeah
think this
because
guy scored to depart.
sorry.
Memphis scored in a match, I think.
I can't
Memphis
remember
depart.
if he was the one. Yeah, but towards the end of the game, Espanyol were piling a lot
But
of pressure on Barcelona, but they were able
by
to.
piling all the pressure, yeah.
Yeah, towards the ending of the match, so they were able to. They were able to. So I think that was really the most noteworthy thing in that happened. Apart
Um,
from that, yeah. Apart
Let
from
me read
that,
this super chat. I have
okay.
Sean Tony. He says it's difficult to think up a coach at the moment that is
Exactly.
available, and that will take Mayu to that height. Poch
Exactly.
might just be able to perform same manic from Tony. He joined the.
You
Uh,
understand? There's just not
that's
that
fantastic. Thank you, Tony.
serial. You see, we can't. That's what I keep saying. Like anybody that we are going to bring will probably just be a slight upgrade from Solskjaer in that they will say they are trying to improve the players. No, if you are saying you have to improve the players at this point, it will take. We are going for a long way. We need someone who is a serial winner who can get those even if they are going to get the best out of the players, it has to be
Mm,
instant. I don't think Pochettino can do an instant job.
yeah.
I don't think so.
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
so
so.
too. I don't think so too.
That's why I just feel
So, Kunle,
Solskjaer was like the best fit. But hey, what has happened has happened. Mhm.
So, but Kunle,
Yeah.
without much ado, what do you, tomorrow is going to be Champions League, another Champions League is going
Yes.
to Carrick has to face Dortmund,
Villarreal in
Villarreal.
Spain.
So,
Yes.
Carrick,
Mhm. That's a very tough one.
Carrick in the building.
Ah,
That's
Carrick
going
in
to
the
be a tough
building.
match.
Oh,
Yeah.
huh. That's a very tough
Carrick in the
one.
building.
Because Villarreal are
So,
tough to
who else
beat.
is
They are going
playing
to
on?
Spain.
Who else is playing tomorrow?
Chelsea and Juventus are
Jeez.
playing. Wow, yes, that is
I
going
don't
to
know
be
whether I can
another.
do a watch along on that
Yeah.
match. Manchester
Ah,
United. Yeah,
watch
I have to
along.
look at
I
my
will be.
schedule.
I'll be watching it. I'll be watching it outside, so may not be. I'll
Okay,
be watching it outside,
okay.
so it might not be. Yes,
Oh,
it might
maybe
not be possible. Yeah.
we can do a preview
Y- Oh,
before
yeah.
the
Sure.
match. Yeah, all
Sure we
Champions
can.
League playing tomorrow
Sure we
and
can. Sure
Wednesday.
we can. Yeah. Then Barcelona is playing Benfica. Remember, Benfica trashed
Benfica
them three
trash.
zero, as in
Man,
serious trashing.
I think
So,
this week is going to be a cracker in Champions League. Everybody
oh,
has to
real
buckle up.
cracker,
A
because
real fight.
reason being that, yes, reason being that of this is the penultimate week of Champions League games. So there's going to be a lot of there's going to be a lot, a whole lot, a whole lot
Yeah,
of qualification qualification
smash.
prospects and all.
Yeah, I want the viewers to subscribe, share, and smash the like on the video. And it's to help us, to grow. We're just starting. So, Kule, what else
Yes.
you want to tell our viewers? What do
Um. Just yeah, like you
you
said,
think they
it's a
should be
great
expecting?
um. It's a great week for football in the Champions League. There's Europa League action on Thursday and Europa Conference League. You know, the likes of Tottenham and Roma, who are the focus of attention, they will want to, seal their fate by qualifying from their groups and progressing. So it's going to be a very exciting week for European football. So just keep it locked and have a good time
Definitely.
because you're definitely going to have a good time. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Kule. Um, very grateful. I
Thanks so much,
think
Ross. I appreciate it.
we can look at what we can do on the preview tomorrow for the Champions League. We'll talk a little bit about it. Um,
No, oh, no problem. Sure thing.
uh, I think there's going to be another preview on Friday where we're going to talk
Hmm.
about the matches coming up over the weekend. Stay
Hmm.
tuned. Thank you,
Mm.
Kunle.
Yeah. Thanks
Grateful.
so much.
Thanks for.
Ah,
All
no
right.
problem.
See
Thanks,
you, man.
boss. I appreciate it. Take care. Cheers.